just don't play it off them. All right, what's up?
Well, first off, how you been? I haven't seen you for a while.
Actually, it's been probably the fucking shittiest time of my life, honestly. I've explained the story way more than a lot.
What happened with the crew that you were running with?
I got kicked out of the house. God.
Yeah, I know.
Give me a second. Yeah, what's up?
I need to climb.
I know you need to Graham. I need to have this conversation first.
Okay, you sign in. Wait, or are you with him now?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll just chill with you.
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's right. See ya.
Yeah, I got kicked out of the house.
Yeah.
So that's pretty shitty, honestly. Kicked out of the.
I can imagine.
No, I didn't watch Iron Mouse's concert. So yeah. Let's see. Friday got robbed by CG when I was running moonshine after I bought a CG member's moonshine for 5K. So I got robbed and shot by CG. That's one. That was shitty. Next day I wake up, get told by Forehead, by the way, we're doing laundry, man. You need to wake up early. Cool, no problem. Wake up, go to the house immediately from apartments. My key's not working. I'm like, oh, did they change the lock because someone must have did something? Whatever. Okay, cool, no problem. Go ahead to call Forehead. He's like, yeah, we're coming down to the house, no problem. Fanny goes ahead and tells me we're kicking you out of the house. I'm like, okay.
Kind of a shit way to do it.
Oh, very much so, because everything was just fine. It's not like anything. 4 reasons were my loyalty wasn't there, ? Which, I mean, it's fair in the long run. 2, I'm friends with everyone, which is fair. I get that, but, you know, I'm not fucking stupid. 2, 3, during conflict and situations in which she got held up by Gigi, she thought I wasn't 100% for her in that situation, when in turn, the situation was messy and I could have made it even more hostile. And clearly, I waited until that she was free from Gigi, and she was safe before I left. Then 4, she believes I'm stealing business from her, even though most of the time, if I recommend someone to wash bills, I go ahead and fucking recommend her to I recommend them to her business. But that's...
It sounded like she had beef with you that she made everyone else's problem, basically.
I mean, I guess so, but it seems like she was the only one who did it and made the decision herself without any reconciliation, because I put 60K into the house, plus the, what is it, the 71K or the fucking 11K of wash bills in the house that I wasn't able to get out before she changed the lock. So I basically, between that and the CG thing, I was left with $100 and odd on the streets by myself. So yeah, not only that, I take Sunday off. I come back yesterday and, you know, just doing a lot of shit. Did some moonshine. Someone helped me out, gave me some free moonshine, did that shit. But then I went ahead and fucking got shot at by CG, but I outdrove him. But I mean, I just ran into a straight line, so, you know.
So they try to shoot you again?
Oh, well, yeah, they tried to rob me again, but I was just in Sandy waiting for someone to get out of prison, and they pulled up next to me and like, hey, who's this? And I said, fuck this, and then I just drove off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much how I've been.
Well, I spent all of Sunday having to basically play babysitter / nurse for Jane because she got shot by someone and she was high on morphine. And the person she got shot by was your old crew.
I wouldn't. Okay, now
I'm not blaming you for them.
First off, I was kicked out of the house before that even happened. So
yeah, I know. And I said I'm not laying blame on you. I'm not mad at you at all. The reason why I wanted to talk to you was 1, to catch up because we haven't seen each other recently because we're kind of on differing schedules at the moment. And 2 is because so in the past week, our past couple weeks, Forehead and some of his guys have been basically robbing us in KC over and over and over again. He plays ignorant that like, oh, I didn't know it was KC when he's been robbing the same people within our org over and over and over and over. And then the other day, we were trying to do a hot run with the pawn shop when Forehead's crew decided that was there, and then a shouting match happened that resulted in Jane being shot, and then them pinning us into the pawn shop room with one of our own cars, and then basically telling the cops that we had a gun and was shooting them. So I may sound a little level-headed right now. That's only because Jane is back to her normal Jane self. But I'm actually kind of fucking livid. So I was wondering if you had any information about them that could be helpful. Like anything at all.
Look at your minimap. GPS.
Okay.
Grove Street. You see where the cul-de-sac is?
Yep.
There, you see where it says Covenant Avenue? You see that corner house?
Yeah.
That little corner square? The house right next to it?
Yeah.
That's the house that they live in.
Next to it, as in towards the sack?
Yes, towards the sack. Actually, just go on, get into the car, I'll show you. That's where they live. They tend to do money runs.
Okay.
They tend to do money runs into. Fanny always does them. If Ming's not around, she does it with another person. She never does them by himself. She was always arms. They have, from what I know, they have 2 guns in the house. I'm not sure how much ammo. I don't know how much they have, and I know that they have blueprints for ammo. I'm not sure if they used all the blueprint up, but they do have it. Mags are central. They definitely have them also. None of them have gun licenses, and they're well-connected people. Forehead is a level-headed individual that you can talk to, but he does like to lie. Ming is ready to shoot at any time and is a really good shooter. Fanny, I'm not necessarily sure what her skills are, but she does know how to yap and call for help if needed. If you do go ahead and do anything, make sure you take out Ming first, then Fanny after, because Fanny then will call for help. She does have a lot of the city on her side, and she will call for help. Just letting you know.
Okay.
When it comes down to it, make sure that Ming is the first one dead because he is a good shot. I'm not sure how many bullets they have left, and I'm just letting you know they do roll together. They do have the help of CG when CG is around. If Fanny's not by herself, then she does have CG by her side. Just giving you a heads up. The crew that I know necessarily that rolls with them: Forehead, Lovemore, Ming, Jingtai, Fanny, Fan, and Future Hendrix and Poe Dempsey.
Okay.
Most of the people, anyone who has the gun on them, it will most likely be either Ming or Forehead, or Future.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I think it was Future who shot me.
Then they're letting off the gun set anymore. Go ahead and do what you need to do. I don't give a fuck about them. Do what you need to do. I don't care about them anymore.
Do you know if they have any other houses? I know,
No.
I've seen Future on Twitter selling his.
I know Future has a house. I'm not necessarily sure where it lies though.
Okay.
I don't know exactly where he has it, but go ahead and do your thing. Just remember that they do stock out money runs, and CG does rob people. I believe CG does rob people. I'm not sure if it's necessarily for Fanny, but they definitely rob people in case of the name. Fanny's definitely on their side, so if you do cause shit with that group, you might cause it with CG during the later storms. Be careful and just be safe.
Okay. Yeah, right now I'm not planning on doing anything. I'm just trying to do some information gathering. But they've already, like, Ming drives a blue Buffalo STX. That's his. So that belongs to the house. Not necessarily sure who has it. Also, Dickhead is a part of that group. Ming drives a Buffalo STX. I'm not necessarily sure exactly what they do. They tend to steal Lampanottis and go ahead and roam around in those all together. They do have quite a bit of lockpicks, so they do have different vehicles. also know that they
That they what?
sorry, I just didn't want to say it around that sanitation truck. I know that they hit 2 people yesterday. Okay, so they tried to rob us again yesterday doing sanitation, a few of us. We got them down, and they got revenge against us by taking 2 other people down and taking their shit. I think as it stands right now, it's sort of at a if you see them, fuck them up, but if you don't go hunting for them.
Pretty much. I'm telling you right now, they are a petty bunch. So if things do happen, they will try and spike you where it hurts. Remember to keep your phones inside, and remember to keep your SIM cards intact. I'm not sure if they steal SIM cards, but just be safe out there, dude. This is a
they've been stealing our phones.
yeah, then this is an experienced bunch that knows what the fuck they're doing. They've been at war multiple times, so I mean, here you go. So just giving you a heads up.
Yeah.
I just know that they do have guns, so be careful. I'm not sure how much ammo they have or necessarily if they have any more, but they definitely can make it, and they definitely can get more of it. So just be careful on that. They do have 2 to 3 guns. That's what I know. There are up to 5 in the house. When we did the fucking house robbery, they had up to 5 parts. I will not tell you who makes it for them, but they cannot make it themselves. They have to go to someone to make them. So if anything happens and they do lose a gun, be on the lookout for the house and make sure you stock them while they're there, because that means that they could possibly be getting another gun. They have I think they have enough for 3 more guns in the house, from what I remember. So go ahead and do what you need to do. At this point, I could give 2 fucks about them. I'm done with Southside things, so.
No, I understand that.
No. I don't know where, I need to go do Grim.
Okay, can you bring me, just a quick errand, can you bring me to the apartments so I can swap out the SIM card? Because basically everyone right now is rocking war sims.
Walking what?
Like war sims.
Okay,
and I've got one already like set up at the apartments. I just haven't swapped it. But thank you. You honestly, that was a great help.
Yeah, it's no issue.
Also, we need to hang out again sometime.
Yeah, it's been kind of rough recently, so.
No, it's been busy / kind of chaotic for me.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what we do. You know,